Be me, 31, gender studies professor at university. Build entire career on feminist theory. Publish papers on patriarchy. Teach courses on gender inequality. Speaking engagements about women's rights. And honestly, I hate men. Not ashamed to say it. Every experience I've had confirms it. Dad left when I was young. Mom struggled alone. Ex-boyfriend was manipulative. Another ex was controlling. Male professors tried to take credit for my work. Male students challenged me constantly. Every interaction reinforced belief. Men are problem. All of them. Without exception. My classes reflect this. Teach about toxic masculinity. About male violence. About systemic oppression. Students call me inspiring. Call me brave. Call me necessary voice. Some call me extreme. Don't care. Truth isn't extreme. It's just truth. Have small circle of female friends. All share my views. All been hurt by men. All done with them. We support each other. Validate each other. Protect each other. From men. From disappointment. From harm. Work is my life. Research is my passion. Teaching is my purpose. Don't need man. Don't want man. Better off alone. Then university announces new program. Partnership with local nonprofits. Connecting academic research with community work. Mandatory for all faculty. Have to partner with community organization. 4-semester-long project. Roll my eyes. More administrative nonsense. More boxes to check. But mandatory means mandatory. Get assigned to nonprofit. Organization working with domestic violence survivors. Actually perfect. This is my area. This is important work. Can contribute real research. Make real difference. Go to first meeting at their office. Small building in downtown. Warm but clean. Clearly underfunded. Receptionist greets me warmly. Shows me to conference room. Wait for director. Expect older woman. Experienced advocate. Someone who understands. Door opens. Man walks in. Tall, early 30s. Jeans and button-down shirt. Casual, but professional. Extend hand. Hi, I'm Marcus. Director of Client Services. Stare at his hand. Don't take it. You're the director? He lowers his hand. Unfazed. Yes. Of Domestic Violence Services. That's right. For women. For all survivors. Sit down without handshake. This is already disaster. Man running domestic violence org. Man helping women. Probably doing it for wrong reasons. Power. Control. Savior complex. All the usual reasons. He sits across from me. Pulls out folder. So you're Dr. Anderson. Professor Anderson. Right, sorry. I've read your work. Actually really insightful. Doubt that. Which work? Your paper on institutional barriers. For survivors seeking help. Really opened my eyes to issues in our system. He seems genuine, but they always do at first. So what's your role here? Keep voice cold. Professional. I oversee direct services. Counseling, case management, housing assistance. Work with survivors daily. And you're qualified for this how? He doesn't flinch. Masters in social work. Specialized in trauma. Been in this field 8 years. Why? Now he pauses. Why what? Why do you do this work? Why does a man work with abused women? He leans back. Think for a moment. Because someone should. And I'm good at it. Not the answer I expected. Expected savior speech. Expected ego. Got simplicity. Still don't trust it. Let's just get through this semester. Say flatly. I'll do my research. You do your work. We'll stay out of each other's way. He nods slowly. If that's what you prefer. It is. Okay then. Pulls out schedule. Explains program structure. I'll observe their services. Interview survivors with permission. Analyze their outcomes. Write report for university. Fine. Can do this without really engaging. Without trusting him. Without letting guard down. First week of observation. Sit in on intake meetings. Marcus meets with new clients. Watch him carefully. Looking for red flags. For inappropriate behavior. For power plays. Woman comes in. Clearly terrified. Bruises barely covered by makeup. Shaking. Can barely speak. Marcus's whole demeanor changes. Voice gets softer. Movements get slower. Makes himself smaller, less threatening. Asks permission for everything. Is it okay if I sit here? Would you like water? Can I take some notes? Never assumes. Never pushes. Just gentle questions. Patient silence. Woman slowly opens up. Tells her story. Marcus listens. Really listens. Not waiting to talk. Not planning response. Just present. Fully present. Takes notes on resources. Housing options. Legal aid. Counseling services. Child care. Job training. Everything she needs. Doesn't once make it about him. Doesn't mention his feelings. Doesn't center himself. Just focuses on her. On her needs. On her safety. On her future. By end of meeting. Woman is crying. But different tears. Relief tears. Hope tears. Thank you, she says, for believing me. For helping me. Marcus shakes his head gently. You did the hard part. Coming here. Asking for help. I'm just doing my job. After she leaves. Sit in silence. Processing what I saw. Doesn't fit narrative. Doesn't fit expectations. Doesn't fit hatred. But it's just one meeting. One performance. Probably acts different when not observed. Second week. Shadow him through daily work. Meeting after meeting. Client after client. Each one handled with same care. Same patience. Same respect. Never rushed. Never dismissive. Never condescending. Treats each woman like person. Not victim. Not project. Not charity case. Person with agency. With strength. With future. Start noticing other things. How staff talks about him. All women staff. All speak highly. No complaints. No concerns. No warning signs. How clients respond to him. They trust him. Request him specifically. Thank him genuinely. How he handles conflicts. Calmly. Fairly. Without ego. Still looking for catch. For hidden agenda. For mask to slip. Third week. Difficult case comes in. Woman with 3 kids. Nowhere to go. No money. No family. Needs emergency housing. All shelters full. Marcus spends entire day on phone. Calling every contact. Every resource. Every possibility. Finally finds spot. Hour away. But it's safe. It's available. It's something. Arranges transportation. Pack supplies. Uses org funds for groceries. For kids' necessities. For dignity. Woman is crying. Hugging him. Thanking him. He looks uncomfortable with gratitude. Just says, you're going to be okay. You're strong. You're going to make it. After she leaves, he sits at desk, head in hands, just sitting there, breathing. Knock on door. He looks up, quickly composes himself. Sorry, just processing. Rough case. They're all rough. He nods. Yeah, they are. But we help. That's what matters. Does it get to you? Don't know why I ask. Don't care. Except maybe I do. Every time. He says honestly, every single story gets to me, stays with me. Then why do it? He looks at me directly. Because someone has to, and I can, so I do. Simple. No hero complex. No savior narrative. Just responsibility. Quietly accepted. Consistently fulfilled. Start observing differently. Not looking for flaws. Just observing. He arrives early. Stays late. Skips lunch often. Takes calls at all hours. Because crisis doesn't wait. Paperwork is always perfect. Because clients need approvals. Documentation matters. Advocacy requires evidence. Office is covered in drawings. From kids. Thank you notes. Photos of families moved into housing. Not displayed for show. Just taped haphazardly. Genuine appreciation. Genuinely received. One day, client gets angry. Screaming at Marcus. About wait times. About system failures. About everything wrong. Everything unfair. He takes it. Doesn't defend. Doesn't explain. Just listens. Lets her be angry. Afterwards, she apologizes. Crying. He says, don't apologize. You have every right to be angry. The system is broken. I'm angry too. I'm just trying to help navigate it. She nods. They work together. Find solutions. Make plans. By end, she's smiling. Hopeful again. Watch this and feel something. Something uncomfortable. Cognitive dissonance. He's man. He should be problem. But he's not. He's solution. Or part of it. And that doesn't fit. Doesn't fit my worldview. Doesn't fit my experience. Doesn't fit my narrative. 5th week. He asks if I want coffee. After long day. Hesitate. Just coffee. He says, not trying anything. Just figure we should talk. About the research. Agree reluctantly. Small cafe nearby. Sit outside. Late summer evening. Actually pleasant. Order coffee. Sit in awkward silence. So what have you observed? He asks. Professional question. Research question. Your methods are effective. Admit carefully. Staff is competent. Clients seem satisfied. He nods. But what? You seem like you have more to say. Do I? Why do you really do this? Ask again. Need to understand. He thinks. A long pause. My sister, he says finally. What about her? She was in an abusive relationship. For years. I didn't know. Didn't see signs. Or I didn't want to see them. His voice is quiet. Pained. By the time she told me. It was bad. Really bad. I helped her leave. Found her resources. Supported her through it. She's safe now. Thriving now. He looks at me. But I kept thinking about all the women who don't have brother. Don't have someone to help. Who face this alone. So I went back to school. Got trained. Started doing this work. That's why. Not what expected. Expected ego. Expected control. Got grief. Got responsibility. Got genuine care. I'm sorry. Say automatically. About your sister. She's okay now. That's what matters. We sit in silence. Different silence. Less hostile. More human. Can I ask you something? He says. Sure. Why do you hate men? Direct question. Unexpected. Could be offended. Could deflect. Instead, tell truth. Because every man I've known has hurt me. Or hurt someone I love. Every single one. Without exception. He nods. Doesn't argue. Doesn't defend. Just listens. That's fair. He says finally. Based on your experience. That's completely fair. Wait for the but. For the not all men. For the defensive speech. It doesn't come. I'm sorry that's been your experience. He says instead. You deserved better. Every woman deserves better. Something in my chest shifts. Small crack. In armor. In certainty. In hatred. Don't know what to do with it. 6th week. Research is nearly done. Data is good. Report is writing itself. Their program is effective. Outcomes are positive. Can't deny evidence. Even if it complicates narrative. Marcus asks me to observe family session. Mother and teenage daughter. Both survivors. Both in counseling. It's intense. Painful. Raw. Daughter is angry. At mother for staying so long. Mother is defensive. Guilty. Ashamed. Marcus mediates carefully. Doesn't take sides. Validates both. Helps them hear each other. By the end they're crying. Holding each other. Healing. Watch this through window. Feel tears in my own eyes. This is real. This matters. This is work I claim to support. And he's doing it. Actually doing it. Well, I just write about it. After session. He finds me. You okay? Wipe eyes quickly. Fine. That was intense. Yeah. They're going to be okay, though. How do you know? Because they love each other. And they're trying. That's enough. Wish I had his faith. His hope. His ability to believe. In people. In change. In healing. I need to tell you something. Say before I can stop myself. Okay. I came here expecting to hate you. I know. He smiles slightly. Was pretty obvious. I expected you to be typical man. Ego, control, savior complex. All of it. He nods. Still listening. But you're not. You're just. Search for words. You're just good at your job. And you care. Actually care. About people I care about. About work I believe in. And that's confusing. He laughs softly. Why is it confusing? Because you're man. And I hate men. Do you? Do I what? Still hate men. All men. Including me. Think about it. Really think. I don't know. Honest answer. That's fair. He says. That's progress. Maybe it is. Final week of program. Writing report. Preparing presentation. For university. About program effectiveness. About outcomes. About experience. Marcus asks to meet. One last time. His office. More private. Sit across from him. Like first day. But everything's different. I wanted to thank you. He says. For what? For giving us a chance. I know it wasn't easy. I know you didn't want to. But you did the work. Fair work. Good work. Your report is going to help us. Feel something? Pride maybe. Satisfaction. Something warm. I should thank you. For what? For challenging my assumptions. For being unexpected. For being, pause, for being good person. Despite being man. He laughs. That's progress. We sit in comfortable silence. For first time, can I ask you something? Sure. Personal. He nods. Do you think? Struggling with words. Do you think I'm wrong? About men. About hating them. He thinks carefully. I think you're protecting yourself. Based on real pain. Real experiences. That's not wrong. That's survival. Pauses. But I also think maybe some men are worth not hating. Not all men. Tense. Here comes the speech. Just some. Individually. Based on actions. Not gender. Not what expected. No defensiveness. No generalizing. Just nuance. Just truth. Maybe. Admit quietly. Maybe some are. Something passes between us. Understanding. Connection. Possibility. Leave his office. Feeling different. Feeling conflicted. Feeling less certain. An uncertainty, after years of certainty, is terrifying, but also, maybe, freeing. Present report to university. It's well received. Program is praised. Partnership is success. Director asks if I want to continue. Next semester. Further collaboration. Look at Marcus in audience. He's smiling. Encouraging. Not pressuring. Just present. Yes. Hear myself say. I'd like to continue. Second semester begins. Different dynamic. Not observation. Actual collaboration. Working together on programs. Developing workshops. Training staff. Improving services. Marcus and I meet regularly. Planning. Strategizing. Problem solving. It's good partnership. Professional. Effective. Respectful. But also, becoming friendship. Maybe. Start having coffee regularly. Talking about work. About cases. About challenges. Also about other things. Books we're reading. Shows we're watching. Lives we're living. He tells me about his sister. How she's doing. New job. New relationship. Healthy one. Moving forward. I tell him about my research. New paper I'm writing. About feminist solidarity. About collective healing. He listens. Asks good questions. Challenges me sometimes. Respectfully. Makes me think. Makes me sharper. Months pass. Friendship deepens. Trust builds. Slowly. Carefully. Like learning new language. My female friends notice. Ask about him. Warning bells. Red flags. Concern. He's just colleague. Tell them. And friend. You're friends with man? Say it like disease. I guess. They exchange looks. Be careful. Don't trust him. Men always disappoint. No, they're trying to protect me. Trying to prevent pain. But feels different now. Feels limiting. Feels like maybe they're wrong. Maybe I was wrong. One evening. Working late at nonprofit. Just Marcus and me. Everyone else gone. Reviewing case files. Planning interventions. His phone rings. His sister. He steps out. Comes back looking worried. Everything okay? She's struggling. Bad day. PTSD flashback. I need to go. Of course. Go. He hesitates. Can you? Would you come? Surprised. Why? She asks about you. Your work. Thinks you're important. Would mean a lot. Could say no. Could keep boundaries. Could stay safe. But something makes me say, okay, I'll come. Drive to his sister's place. Small apartment. Safe neighborhood. She opens door. Young woman. Maybe 25. Pretty. But I show trauma. Show survival. You're Dr. Anderson. She says, just call me by my first name. I'm not here as professor. We sit. She talks. About her experience. About her healing. About her fears. Marcus listens. Supports. Loves her. Clearly. Deeply. Watch him with his sister. See tenderness. See protection. See masculine love. That isn't possessive. Isn't controlling. Just caring. Something in me breaks. Old belief. Old certainty. Old hatred. Not all at once. Just cracks. Letting light in. Later. Driving home. Marcus thanks me. She liked you. She's strong. She's been through a lot. Yeah. But she survived. With your help. She did it herself. I just supported her. Pull over. Need to say something. Need to be honest. Marcus. Yeah. I was wrong. About what? About you. About men. About everything. He's quiet. Not everything. Some men are exactly what you thought. Exactly what you experienced. You weren't wrong about them. Pause. Maybe just wrong about me. Yeah. Maybe just you. Sitting car. Engine running. Everything changing. What does that mean? He asks quietly. For us. I don't know. Okay. I'm scared. Of what? Of being wrong again. Of getting hurt. Of losing this. Whatever this is. He nods. I'm scared too. Of what? Of hurting you. Of being like them. Like the men who hurt you. Even accidentally. Look at him. Really look. See fear. See care. See possibility. You're not like them. Say finally. Meaning it. You're different. How do you know? Because I've been looking for months. For any sign. Any red flag. Any warning. Pause. And there's nothing. Just you. Being good person. Consistently. That's all. That's enough. He reaches for my hand. Slowly. Asking permission. Take it. First time touching. First time allowing. First time trusting. I don't know what this is. Say honestly. Me neither. I don't know if I can do this. Okay. I might mess this up. Probably. He smiles. I might too. Probably will. But maybe we try anyway. Look at our hands. Connected. Simple gesture. Profound meaning. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We try. 6 months later. We're together. Officially. Somehow. Still terrifying. Still uncertain. But good. Really good. My friends are concerned. My colleagues question it. My students are confused. How can feminist professor date man? How can I reconcile my beliefs with my relationship? Struggle with this daily. Marcus is patient. Gives me space. Lets me process. Doesn't pressure. Doesn't push. Just consistent. Just present. Just himself. One day, teaching class. About healthy relationships. About equality. Student asks, Professor, how can you teach this? And date man. Isn't that contradictory? Whole class watching. Waiting. Take deep breath. I used to think that all men were problem. That feminism meant rejecting all men. Protecting ourselves from inevitable harm. Pause. I was wrong. Murmurs in class. Not about patriarchy. Not about systemic oppression. That's all real. All valid. But about individuals. About judging people. Based on actions. Not assumptions. Look at student. Feminism isn't about hating men. It's about equality. And sometimes, equality means recognizing good men, supporting them, learning from them, even loving them. Class is silent. My partner works every day to support survivors, to fight abuse, to challenge toxic masculinity. He's ally, in action, not just words. Pause. That's feminism too. Partnership between people, working toward equality. Together. Student nods slowly. Class continues. But something shifted. In me. In my teaching. In my truth. Present day. 2 years since we met. Year and half together. Life is different. I'm different. Still feminist. Still professor. Still fighting for equality. But softer somehow. More open. Less angry. Marcus hasn't fixed me. Hasn't saved me. Hasn't completed me. Just walked alongside me. While I healed. While I grew. While I changed. Still have hard days. Days when old fears surface. Old distrust returns. He handles it. With patience. With understanding. With space. Never makes it about him. Never gets defensive. Just waits. Until I come back. To us. To trust. To love. Sitting in his apartment. Our apartment now. Moved in together last month. Can I tell you something? Always. I love you. Not first time saying it. But still feels significant. He smiles. I love you too. Know I mean? Struggling with words. I love you. Despite everything I believed. Despite everything I was taught. Despite all my fear. I love you. He pulls me close. I know that wasn't easy. To get here. To trust. To love. I'm honored. Sit in comfortable silence. Something I never thought possible. With man. With anyone. Do you ever regret it? He asks. Regret what? Changing your mind. About men. About me. Think about it. No. Not regret. Pause. But sometimes I mourn. Mourn what? The certainty. The clarity. The simplicity of hatred. He nods. That makes sense. Nuance is harder than absolutes. Yeah, but better. More honest. More real. He kisses my forehead. I'm glad you took the chance. Me too. Even though it was terrifying. Especially because it was terrifying. Look up at him. Thank you. For what? For being patient. For being consistent. For being you. Thank you for giving me chance. For seeing past gender. For judging me by actions. For being you too. We smile. Together. Partnership. Equality. Love. TFW, you spend years hating all men. Build entire identity around it. Then meet one who challenges everything. Not by arguing. Not by defending. Just by being good person. Consistently. Patiently. Genuinely. And slowly. Carefully. Terrifyingly. You change your mind. Not about patriarchy. That's still real. Not about feminism. That's still important. But about individuals. About possibilities. About love. That hatred was protecting you. From pain. From risk. From vulnerability. But also from connection. From growth. From this. Was it worth it? The risk. The fear. The change. Look at him. At us. At this life. Yeah, it was worth it. All of it. Especially the scary parts. Because they led here. To understanding. To nuance. To love. That's complicated. That's earned. That's real. And real is always worth it. Even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard.